things, but we do. And now we can try to stop it. We know about washing our hands and using soap and water to stop the spread of COVID-19. Today, I'll be talking about why I'm concerned about the coronavirus. I'll be covering what COVID-19 is, our isolation from our family and friends, and getting the right treatment. In order to understand what's happening to us, we need to also understand what COVID-19 is. COVID-19 is a deadly disease that turns your own immune system against you. It does bad damage to your breathing and makes the immune system weaker by fighting other viruses at the same time. So let's talk about the damage to breathing. Damage to breathing means you'd find it hard to breathe and you'd constantly be rasping. If you make the immune system weaker by making it fight other diseases at the same time, while your lungs are also down, that means that having other diseases in would mean that you could have chest diseases like pneumonia and other diseases alike. So now that we know what COVID-19 is, let's talk about our isolation from our family and friends. It was originally a survival instinct. If you were left behind to die in the time of cavemen, it meant that you wouldn't have any food. Our ancestors' biggest threat wasn't deadly lions or killer snakes. It was actually just being left alone by their pack. If you didn't fit in, then it meant that your pack wouldn't give you food, protect you, and everything like that. So basically meaning that being lonely for them would meant that you were about to die. You would also feel alone, knowing that there's nobody to laugh around and joke with. You'd miss your school. You might also feel guilty that you know that older family members would be struggling. That older people are automatically more susceptible to the virus. They're growing older and their immune system is eventually starting to shut down. You'd feel guilty that you're not there to support them through the virus, and knowing that it might be the end of their time. Lastly, it might just be dismissed as a cold, when this disease is actually really deadly. First off, people are taking advantage of the situation. And not that I don't like the saying "c'est la vie," but when they take advantage of the situation, they sell face masks that are duds, and they sell them for prices that are way too expensive. They sell face masks that'll fall apart within 2 or 3 days of wearing them for prices like $10 and say that they'll last you for a month. It might just be dismissed as a cold as well, when it's actually deadly. This means that when you don't get the right treatment, it won't be cured. If it's the flu, it only affects a few people and spreads a lot slower. Less people die. When it's the coronavirus, it spreads a lot faster and lots more people die. There's 2 types of a pandemic. One's a fast one, which means lots of people get sick at once and decisions have to be made about who lives and who doesn't. A slow rise means that everybody gets a turn in their hospital bed and get out when they need to. A fast pandemic means that too many people come in with the sickness at the same time, meaning that the nurses also get affected. And the more nurses that get affected, the less patients that can be cured, which means that disease could have been the end of our world. Today, I've talked about what COVID-19 is, isolation from family and friends, and also getting the right treatment. Protect yourself from COVID-19, and then you're also protecting others. We don't want to lose more people to this deadly disease.
Right.